So let's talk about a high value product. If you solve a problem for someone who is making a lot of money, and especially if that problem relates to the way in which they make money, then that solving that problem is going to be worth a lot more just in dollars and cents to that person than if you solve the exact same problem for someone who doesn't have money, or for whom where it's just not much of a pain, where there's not much urgency around it. So you need to get clear on who is that person that you can help that has a high value problem that you can solve. We need to find the people who actually have money, and typically someone who has more money tends to have less time. And so if we can solve the problem in a way that's efficient for them time wise, then that's going to be high value for them. You need to get clear on who is that person that you can help that has a high value problem that you can solve, that you can deliver the most value for, and that has the money to pay for that value. And a lot of people, they go into this place where they really want to help people. They really want to help. They know a lot of people who are poor, who are suffering, who are struggling, and they're like, let me help those people. That's great. The problem is that you can't build a business that way if those are the only people that you help, because they just can't pay you. It's like they're lovely people, they're awesome, they're amazing. But if you can't pay you, then you can't make a business off of it. In order to get into the door, we need to sell people what they want, and we need to address the acute pain that they have, even if we know that what they really need is something different or something much bigger. That's great. That's not what we're selling up front. But initially, we need to solve the pain that they have right now. So if it's busy people with little cooking experience, what is the pain there that they have because they don't have a lot of cooking experience? Maybe it's a professional, married, and both parents have jobs and they have 2 or 3 kids or something, and they don't really have a full-time nanny, someone like that. So like parents need to make sure that there's food on the table every night. And how do you do that? Maybe it's about how to engage the husband as well, so he's cooking, or shopping, planning. But there's probably something there that we can solve. So keep in mind, there's what people want, and then there's what people need. How can we put together an offer that's extremely compelling? We don't want to do one-on-one stuff. Like, because what we all want is we want connection, we want community, we want to meet other people. So if you put together people in a group format, they can learn from each other, they get to see that they're not alone. If you can provide that in a group format, that's phenomenal. It can have elements of one-on-one. Typically, what you can do is you can do just an onboarding one-on-one where you get to know people and map out a curriculum for them. But then the rest of it is done in a group format. Then you can do things like content online and membership site, videos they can go through, worksheets, PDFs, things that they can do on their own. You can have group calls, group conversations, or open coaching calls. You can do hot seats. That's how you create a really compelling offer that you can charge a high price for, and it delivers even higher value so that it's easier to sell.